Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry that I have not been posting. I've just been really busy with things that have been going on in my life. I have had personal things going on in my life. That's why I haven't been able to post on my fitness channel, but thank you for being patient. And that I want to talk to you about an idea that I have. I have been selling my stuff on my business, my fitness business that I started like 2 3 months ago back in January when I made the decision to start a business. I am starting a candle business, but plus I'm starting something else. I would like to do a snail mail. Like if I'm not saying that right, I'm sorry. For fitness. I would love to send letters out to people with a recipe and a 30-day or a 31-day challenge that people can do. And I want to know how you guys feel about that because there is no snail mail out there that has to do with fitness. And I think it'd be pretty cool to start that with my brand called Walks of Wellness. And I would love to do it. I would love to be able to do that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I'm more likely going to be selling it on Etsy, but I would love to do it as a subscription. And I haven't come up with the price ranges yet. I'm hoping to soon. And I want to talk to you about it and see how you guys feel about it because I think it would be pretty cool to do something like that and to be able to get a letter in the mail like we used to back in the day. Like we still get letters in the mail, even though. But it would be nice to have a letter come in the mail and telling you, like not telling you, but saying, there's a 31-day challenge and you guys can follow it. There's going to be a yoga one and a Pilates one that's going to be together. And then there's going to be a plain fitness one where it's going to be lifting weights and doing a lot of cardio and things like that. I have been thinking about doing I have elephants coming in today because I'm going to send it to some people and see how they like it and see if they can follow it that I know personally, like my cousins or my family and that. We'll see what happens. But I know that this will have to come out of my own pocket because it's like just elephants being sent in the mail and I'll be mailing them out and everything. I would love to be able to maybe charge $8 a subscription or $12 a subscription to be able to send this out to people who have difficulties making up a routine. And this could be a routine for you. So every month you will get an index of what is in it. And I will go more into details in a video to come up. But I think that if I was to have that come in the mail, that would be so much fun because that would give me the motivation to be able to work out and being able to do those kind of challenges. I don't know if I'm going to sell it as a PDF yet. I might not. With what I'm working on right now is just the workouts for the first month. I'm hoping to have this out in May to be able to be bought and for people to sign up and everything like that. I have a website. It's called walkofwellness.ca. So I have that website, and I more likely could add a subscription to my Walk of Wellness page to be able to give you guys updates and things like that, and then automatically you guys can sign up for the subscription and be able to get these letters, and I'll have them out by. What I'm going to say is that if you want the June one, you have to sign up May 1st. So I'm hoping to have my website up and like I have my website, but I just have to get it all set up, and that's what I've been doing. I have been adding products to my Etsy store through Printify. I decided to go with Printify because they have the merch already and they have stuff already. All you have to do is put your design on it. I will link I'll link my Etsy store because I have some stuff on there for Mother's Day. So go check that stuff out. Um, and then I have some stuff like I have a sweater that has a saying on it for mental health because Walk of Wellness is all about mental health, but it's all about fitness and yoga and Pilates and getting yourself on a routine and feeling good and feeling accomplished. And that I think the one thing that with me doing this business is that it's helping me, but at the same time it's making me feel like making accountability. Right now, I'm not doing any yoga at home because my TV keeps coming off and on me. So I will be starting back up on those shorts that I was doing when I first started doing Walk of Wellness, I will be doing those again. I just gonna have to put up with the TV coming off and on every 5 or 10 minutes. I do need a new TV, so I will be working on that in May. I found one that I can get. It's a smart TV and everything like that. So it's gonna be coming in soon. It's only maybe a 15 inch. I don't know yet. I don't know if the money's there right now for that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens. Um, but yeah, that's why I haven't been doing it, is because my TV's been acting up constantly and turning off and on me. The other thing is that I have been working hard on my stuff that I have already, my resisting bands and the socks and the ball, the strengthening balls. I have been selling those on Facebook Market. I sold one on my Poshmark account, and I sold one resisting band this year. That was in January when someone came to pick it up. I haven't sold any socks. I haven't sold any full body resisting bands yet. So I'll link that all down below where you guys can go and find my product, so you guys can go and everything. Everybody's been putting it in their favorites when it comes to Etsy. And then I might I have been watching some videos. I might have to put my shipping fee up with Etsy, because of the fact of the tariffs and all the things that's going on in the States. Like, in case someone buys something from the States, I'll have to be able to afford to be able to send things over. I've seen a lot of YouTubers who own small businesses that had to have done that. I do want to sell international, and I mean like international, because I feel like everyone deserves to have that chance to buy this stuff. So yeah, and then my website that I made of Walk of Wellness will accept credit cards, anything that has to do with debit, Visa debit. We'll accept Corel, and we'll accept Afterpay. I don't know about Affirm yet. I'm gonna see if I think I think Affirm too. So when I get my website up and published and everything like that, and it's all done, I will be linking it all down below in my videos. So stay tuned for that, because I want to do that. But at the same time, I want to start selling my snail mail letters soon, because I'm working on May right now, and I want to put it up there for you guys to sign up if you go to my website. So I'm trying to figure that all out, on how to add a subscription, because of it all. So we'll see what happens. I don't want to screw up on my website, so I'm taking it slow. I was working on it all the time, but I'm right now doing some upgrading for my grade 12 English. So I got other things going on my plate, and that I do have envelopes coming in from Amazon and that, and I did get ink from my printer, which I've been printing things off. So I do want to get a new printer one of these days, to go to a professional. But yeah, I think it's a great idea that I'm looking into other business adventures for Walk of Wellness, so that it can keep going and it can keep up with everyday things. Because I think the one thing is that trying to I guess I'm gonna say is trying to get my business up and running is one of the main things I want to do, because my business has been open since January, and everything like that. I know it's not a one day thing where your business goes up and viral. I know it takes time, and I know that for a fact. But the other thing that you'll get in it, if I could find the index, I should have all this stuff already. Okay, so I printed some stuff off, because of the fact that I want to be able to okay, here it is. I found it. Found it all. Because I was gonna start selling it. I was gonna do an April one, but because April's already passed, I decided not to do it in April. So I decided that I was going just to not do it. So what you'll get in your LFO is, this is the April one, is you'll get something like this that will tell you what is on it, what's in it. So you'll get a welcome letter, my story on how I started yoga, how yoga and Pilates found me, a 30-day yoga and Pilates movement guide, a weekly theme, and it says it's April intended. So more likely a weekly theme would be focusing on the guide you're practicing on energy each week. So I'm going to come up with a theme to put in it for you guys to do. You will get a printable calendar. You'll get a calendar in the midst of it, so you can keep the updates, and it will tell you what to do each day. and then it'll come with a progress tracker so that you can progress, write down your progressing and everything like that. And then it'll come with a reflection page. So you just reflect on how it's going for you and how it's doing and things like that, and how it's helping your mental health, how it's helping your physical health, helping, sorry, how it's helping with a lot of things. And then a closing letter for the month, and then a bonus recipe. So this was supposed to be April's recipe. It was supposed to be like, I love these. I made these bagels before. It was supposed to be a cottage cheese bagel, which is so easy to make. It's just 1 cup of cottage cheese and 1 cup of self-rising flour, and it's gluten free. It's recipes that I've tried that I will be adding in on these newsletters, in these elephobes, the Slayer mail. And I think it's pretty cool that I want to do this, because not everyone, like, there's like sticker ones out there. There's all sorts of kind of snail mail that you can get. But this one is going to be fun to do, because this is going to be a fitness, and I could put my own personality to it and really go in on it. So yeah, like so you'll get those two things, and then you'll this is just a demo. So you'll get a letter like this that will state everything. So technically it'll just tell you why I got into yoga. It's a personal letter, and there's gonna be a newsletter with it, and then you'll get poses to do for 30 days or 31 days. It depends on how many days are in the month. That's one of the ones. And then it'll have like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, all in it. And you'll be able to look at it. I'm going to do it on better paper instead of this kind of paper, because I think it'll be more professional if it's on a fancy or whatever it is kind of paper to be able to do it. But yeah, like there'll be all sorts of different kind of workouts and yoga positions to do every month. I might do a bonus like putting a yoga thing in, but we'll see what happens. So week 5, because I think there's 5 weeks in February and April. I'm not too sure, and you'll always have the enclosing of the next month to come if you're interested in keep sign subscriptions. But every month you'll get a letter that has all this stuff in it. I will be probably getting A by 7s or A by 4s, and then I'll be cutting the paper down to the point where it'll fit in the envelope. But yeah, like, and it more likely be back to back. Won't I'll be using up I won't be wasting paper like this. So it'll be back to back on all of the stuff. So it'll be less pages in the envelope for you. You will be able to if you want, because I'm starting a calendar business too, but that's a PDF thing. So if you're interested in calendars, I'll be starting that too soon. I'm working on a lot of things. I got a lot of projects in on the go. And then on the 24th, I have someone coming on my podcast. We're going to be doing this FaceTime on the computer, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things about ADHD, about her books, and all of that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I can't wait for that. I'm so excited. That's going to be on Friday, this Friday coming up. And I did a call with her recently, and she seems cool. I like her. So she's from, I think, New Jersey. I think she's from New Jersey. So she's a counselor that deals with children and behavior. I think it is. I gotta look. I'm still looking her up and that, but I really want to do this, and I'm trying to sell the stuff that I have. I am gonna get more stuff in. I bought some patterns off of Etsy for tote bags. Just hold a second. Let me see if I can get them all. Yep. So I bought some patterns off of Etsy, because of the fact that with how much the tariffs are and with what's going on in the world, I was going to get bags from the providers that I have down, that I've already gotten stuff from. I found someone who does yoga bags, but this is one of the I found them on Etsy, but this is one of the ones I found. I just have to somehow get it off the computer. But it's like a little tote bag for everybody to use. That tote bag, I don't think I'm gonna sell. Like I gotta get permission from the people who design them. But this bag is actually sold on on Abu Dhabi, and it puts you put your yoga you put your yoga mat in here, and I can get this from this yoga bag from Abu Dhabi website from Singapore, and if I make it myself, it'd be a lot more cheaper, and then I can sell it, right? But somebody had it on Etsy for sale, so I just got the instructions on how to make it. It's gonna be my first time, so bear with me. And then there's this one. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it with the yoga bag. This is like I think this is like a regular tote bag. I'm not too sure if I can find the picture of it. But anyhow, this is what it looks like. This is the tote bag, and this is the yoga mat. And it depends. Like if I can get them from, if I can get them from another place, I will, and just make these ones for fun. I do want to start when I do my candle business. I want to start making stuff like that and selling them at the market. But we'll see what happens. Oh god, it's hot in here. But anyhow, I really wanted to talk to you guys about that idea that I had was doing snail mail, and that I want to start selling tumblers. I really do, because my sister is starting a business herself, my older sister, and it's called Dark Areas, I think it's called. She hasn't really started it yet, but she's going to be doing stickers and things like that, and notebooks and all. So she's going to be able to do my she's going to be able to do my tumblers and put designs on it. And what I want to do is put positivity comments, those on my tumblers that I'm going to sell on my fitness. But that's going to take time, but this is the one thing I do want to do. Like I'm going to slowly over the months I will add more stuff to it, but right now it's just yoga positions, and then in the fitness one it's going to be fitness position things to do like cardio, things like that, more likely getting your steps in, things like that. But if you go I'll link my Etsy account, and I'll try to link both of my Poshmark account and my Etsy account down below, and go check out the stuff I already have on there from Printify. I do have a big sweater, black sweater that has a quote on it for mental health. And because Walk of Wellness is all about mental health and about fitness, about all of that stuff, I'm adding that stuff in, but I'm using Printify to help because of the product that they have. So what will happen is you'll buy it, and then they'll ship it to you. And it actually has, I think it has a factory here in Canada. And that's so yeah, like, and that's so with everything that's going on, like, because no matter where you are, you're gonna be able to buy it, and it's gonna be shipped from where your country is. So if someone buys something off my site, like off my one site, and they live in the United States, they'll pay the United States, I think, fee. But because I live in Canada, it's probably more money, so I will have to put my shipping costs up. But I don't want to, because I really don't want to, but I might have to for international. But in Canada, it's probably going to be cheaper. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look into that. But I feel like if I didn't start this business, I probably would not have done it. And more likely, I'd be still thinking about it and talking about it. So me starting this business like I did was the best thing that I ever did. So yeah, like I am right now going to be working on the snail mail for the next few days. I have envelopes coming in from Amazon. I'll do a video on that. I'll do a reel on that. And then I will get my website published real fast so I can start those subscriptions on my website. I'll have an $8. I don't know how much. I'm thinking maybe $12, right? Because I gotta pay for the stamps and then the envelopes. $12 for subscriptions for everything like this, and then more like I'll have like I'll start getting different kind of subscriptions, because the yoga and the fitness one is going to be totally two different subscriptions. So one is going to be playing fitness, the other one's going to be playing yoga, and more likely down the road I want to add product to it. So if you do a monthly subscription, you'll probably get a resisting band, some socks, and a ball. in your subscription, and that'll be more money, but we'll see what happens. And then you'll monthly be charged every month for that. But I might not do it that way just for right now because of the way the economy and the way the things are, and the fact that I'll have to pay for the shipping myself, and I'd rather pay for stamps than pay for shipping for that stuff. So that will come in time. But for right now, I'm gonna do just elephopes and see what happens. I get all my stuff from Amazon, so if I can get a place, if I know a place here in Ontario that I can get the elephopes and get this, like, I'll have to buy the stamps no matter what. And if I have to buy international stamps, that's fine too. So I will get my website up and running, and I will keep talking to you guys about it and filming what I'm doing and show you guys what I'm doing and really go all into it. Now, this is on my fitness channel, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe and the notification button if you want to know more about my idea of doing snail mail for fitness. And then on my main channel that I haven't worked on in a while is my podcast and everything like that. So I will be posting that video with my guest on that channel, and I will link that down below once that's all done. So yeah, like, pretty much, like, give me some ideas, write it down underneath in the comments, and we'll read it. But I will be picking up yoga again, but because of the way my TV is, it's very much of a tough situation. So a tough situation because of it, because I don't know what to do about it. It keeps shutting off and on and off and on. So now I got to replace my TV, and it's going to take time to replace it. So I'm just going to keep using it, but I'm not going to complain about it because it happens, but it's been doing it for years. So I don't know why I'm making a big deal out of it. But yeah, don't forget to hit that button, the subscribe button, notification button. And thank you for listening to me on my rant, all of it. And I just want to say is, with everything that's going on in the world today, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, like I feel sometimes because of the news, because of all of it, just keep thinking positive. Things will get better with time. I keep saying I'm hoping that things do calm down with everything that's going on in the world, and we can all just breathe in, take a breather, and just say we can finally relax, right? So yeah, like, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification button. Bye, guys.